Hello and welcome to this exciting edition of Take the Fear Out the Gear with me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And me, Jason Bangers. What have we got today, Si?
We got the Alesis Playmate.
Playmate? There was a magazine called Playmate, wasn't there?
Yeah.
No.
And if you're an intergalactic traveller, there was one called a magazine called Play Being.
No, it wasn't Playmate, it was Playboy. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. But don't confuse this with Playboy.
This is not some kind of device.
No.
For the bedroom, maybe.
Alesis have made some real strange and wacky and bizarre stuff. I remember having an Alesis Chaos thing. It was weird, really bizarre. I was doing a gig and this DJ had it, and I said, "Man, I love that thing, what you was using." And he was scratching, but without touching anything, just this thing, waving his hand over it, and he gave it to me. He just gave it to me. I couldn't believe it. What a diamond geezer.
Yeah, they're good, those.
Yeah.
Air effects, they're called.
That's right,
yeah.
And from one bizarre thing to another. Now, well, this is, I can talk about this like an expert. I've never seen one. This is the first time I've ever seen one, let alone used one. And we're going to give you a demo right now, Chumley and I. So it's like a glorified karaoke machine, basically. You can put a CD in, you can plug your microphone in. It's got tons of effects, and you can hit the noise cancelling thing, which for those of you who wonder how that works, it throws it out of phase. It throws the recording out of phase, and the vocals almost disappear. But they kind of wallow in the background. So what we're going to do, we're going to start a song. For the sake of copyright, this is for demonstration purposes only. We are not monetary driven. We don't get any money for this channel, and this is just a demo, okay, for copyright. So this is a Stevie Ray Vaughan track called Pride and Joy. I'm going to play you a little bit where Stevie starts singing, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the vocal destroy button, and I'm going to continue to sing where he left off.
Where you've heard about love and giving sight to the blind. My baby loving cause the sun to shine, and she's my sweet little thing.
She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy. So there you go, you can have loads of fun with that, and now you can hear the vocal on their own straight through the machine with the echo and the effects, and there's loads of them. We won't go through them all, but that's just a bit of fun you can have with this thing. How about that? Brilliant. Great little CD player too.
So this is just a little demo. We're a very short piece because one, we don't want to hurt your ears, and two, we don't want to bore you. But I think it's maybe time for some very important
Chumley stats.
So it's stat time again. So like Jay says, it's the Alesis Playmate.
I like that. It's stat time again.
It is stat time
It's
again.
stat time again. Very good.
Awesome. So yeah, you got your CD player. You can adjust from these knobs here. You can transpose. You can adjust your tempo. You can put your pitch up and down,
Which is great for rehearsing. If you're playing a song in a band and it's in F, but your band play it in E, you can tune this down to E, so you can strum along with it. You see what I mean? It's priceless for that.
Yeah, and the guy I got it from, he plays guitar.
Yeah.
And he said he does exactly that.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Or if you wanted to learn a solo, you could slow the song down so you could learn it.
Yeah, because you can actually slow the song down without changing the pitch of the record, can't you?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So yeah, I think it's got 32 built-in effects, and not a lot to say about it, but when do you reckon it came out?
Well, I couldn't. Do you know what? Alesis started doing stuff. In the late 90s, I think, didn't they? I'm going to say sort of 98. How about that? 98.
You're not too far out. This was first released at the NAMM show in 2003.
2003. That they released this at the NAMM show, did they?
In 2003.
There couldn't have been much tech around at that time then, could there? Not being funny, but...
Well, you think that's almost 18 years ago, and the computer software which does this now is just raced ahead.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure how much they were originally. There's not really a lot of information. I think they could be like $200 or $300 maybe originally.
Yeah.
Have a guess at second-hand prices.
Oh, come on, you got to pay £50 to £60 for one of these, haven't you? Surely. It's got to be worth that all day long.
I would say it is worth 50 to 60 quid,
Yeah.
but you can pick up the bargains.
Well, what did you pay for this then? Is this another...
I feel really bad.
Is this Facebook
It's the
marketplace again?
£15.
No, another £15.
Yeah, the £15 double are on.
Oh, dude. That's unbelievable. You can't buy a decent CD player for 15 quid. See, CDs are fizzling out now. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy stuff. What I also, when I was messing around with it, I put a Prodigy CD in, and I just used the noise cancelling, and it just it took a whole load of synths out.
Yeah.
So if you want to do a remix and make something sound weird, it's cool for that as well.
Yeah, you would have noticed from when I went from the actual track to the noise cancelling that suddenly the record, the music sounds pony. But that's because it's throwing it out of phase, it's doing all sorts of funny stuff. It doesn't target one area specifically, does it? It just throws the whole thing out of phase. But it works, doesn't it?
It does work, yeah.
To an extent.
And I suppose we should say it's got 3 noise cancelling filters on it. We use number 1, but there is 2 and 3. But for this song, number 1 was the best, wasn't it?
Tell you what I'll do. I'll play it quickly and I'll noise cancel it without any singing.
Blind, my baby loving cause the sun to shine, and she's my sweet little thing. Baby,
So it does a pretty convincing job, doesn't it?
Well, if you can't find a karaoke track, if you want to sing along to something, and you've got the CD,
Yeah.
this is maybe the thing you need.
Because if you hadn't A and B'd it, you wouldn't necessarily know that it sounded as bad as it does, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's a jolly little thing. I've never seen one before, and if you haven't, we're glad, because then we brought it to you, haven't we?
I'd never seen one until it popped up.
Anyway, from me, Jason Bangers, take fair to gear, it's a goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
Please subscribe, like, and hit the bell. We really like it if you do that for us. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye-bye. See you on the next one.